Back to crawling through the sewers with these weird blue crystals around here. Not quite the same thing as the ones you could throw bombs at, but I'm gonna guess right now, especially now that I've looked around some of the previous areas, that either that or the hook shot is going to be the next upgrade that I'm gonna be getting. Because it seems likely. And yes, I did finally look around and get all the stuff that I was missing out on before. Stuff like that, for example. So hopefully I should be a little bit better prepared for some of the future things, even though, aside from what, like an extra Roth core, I didn't really get any major upgrades. Hey, well, now that I actually have some healing items with me, I'm feeling more confident just based on that alone. Fish, which even like, you know, demonic fish, not that threatening, are they? Though I am supposed to be going after some more, I don't know, what did they describe it? What did they describe it as, like an old one or something? I don't know if that means that we're going to be getting into eldritch otherworldly god territory or what exactly, but I mean, it definitely seems different from the usual angels and demons fare. Well, demons and demons fare that I've been fighting so far. A lot of demons. No, it explodes. Of course it explodes. I mean, everything I've seen so far has been of things that actually grow on the demonic growth here has been like big tentacles that come out and start whacking you. So, yeah, why not? We're getting a bunch of, I guess, skull bombs, judging by the stuff there. Yeah. And as always, I mean, where else would a old god lurk except for the sewers? Nowhere, certainly. It's either there or New England in some place like that. This appears to be Volgrim. Good. Still haven't gotten a name for this area just yet, though.
What would you ask of this humble merchant?
I've already got everything that I could possibly need from you for now. Even opening up all those chests back in the original area, they didn't really give me a whole lot of extra souls, so I think it's going to be some time before I'm able to actually start buying stuff again. Anvil's Ford. Still as ominous as ever in the background. I do like that touch, that it's like you can always see the tower if you're outside. But aside from that, I don't know, it just seems kind of nice. Sure, it has completely overtaken this unnamed American city, I think, but, well, it's not like anybody is around to complain now, are they? Only their cars remain. Still something that I'm kind of expecting to be changed up a little bit, to be expanded upon a little bit in the future, because it seems... Yeah, okay, let's go.
Come on already. What are you waiting for?
You plan on using them hands ever again? You best not go touching that one ain't yours. Ulthane, you know me, but I don't know you, and I don't like strangers, especially the uninvited kind. And maybe who you are don't matter as much as what you want.
I've come for the Black Hammer.
Really now? Well, you're welcome to give it another go. After that, I best not catch you around here again.
It's you,
What's that now?
the Black Hammer. It's you.
Do your worst. But let me tell you a little secret, boy. The one in the dirt is by far the easier of the two.
I remember this guy from Samurai Jack. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, a lot less squid monster than I was expecting. A lot more, once again, World of Warcraft. I'll just say that right now. See if I can't. Nah. Here, come on. No. I'm going to see if I can get a count.
Blade of yours is useless against him. Perhaps there is another way.
Well, I haven't even tried using my blade just yet, Shade, man. So give me a second here. I just wanted to see if I could get a counter, because I thought that would be pretty fun. All right, this seems like the... Well, it seemed like the more obvious of the two. If you would just actually let me throw it. And no. Because that also seemed like the obvious thing to be doing. Okay, what do we got around here? I mean, I guess I can... I guess I can also... Nope. Just no-sold that like you wouldn't believe. Okay, so... Yeah, it is definitely not doing anything. Oh, maybe if I go for the demon form, because it does seem like I am at least... I mean, it's... Maybe I just go for demon form, because I am at least, like, building it up? If I was gonna guess, that seems like the most likely thing to be doing. And you're about to experience some demonicness or whatever. Anyway. What's my actual... Oh, right, I still have the Immortal Stone equipped. That's not even... Yeah, now this has got to be... Yeah, there we go.
I ain't been tagged in millennia.
100 years. Since the day Abaddon was taken from us, I have prayed for this moment. For your crimes, I would see you tried in the White City. But until this world is free of the Destroyer, its gates are closed to us, and justice will not wait. I sentence you here and now!
Justice can wait till we finish our little scrap, missy. There ain't no sport in jumping into a tussle that don't concern you. Go on, fly away, pigeons, if I'll pluck ya.
Blasphemer! It is you who take sides in a battle that doesn't concern you!
Please, allow me. That's what you get for touching what ain't yours. I'd duck if I were you.
Yeah. So, are we fighting alongside each other now? Oh, come on. I'm playing Hades again. Anyway. Maybe I can finally, how do I actually do the... big, cool, slashy attack that I was doing before? I think it's just double jump and then do it. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Hey, I'm up against angels again. It's been some time. Mostly because it seems like the demons are outnumbering them by, like, a lot as of right now. I mean, I think that's usually, like, the classic thing that you see where it's just like, demons got the... Anyway... Well, whatever. There's a lot of these new moves that I'm going to have to practice a little bit more than I already have right now. Because it seems like there are some for real type of motions that you need to be doing to do some of them. Which is good. I mean, that's the sort of depth of combat that I've been looking for after all. It's just, I don't know. It's a little bit difficult to actually get working for someone like me who's not used to, like, fighting game type of stuff. Like, you know, doing what is it, like?
I hope this
that move exactly.
going. We came for the Griever's heart, remember?
Yeah, well, I bested him in fighting numbers, so it's like we should be friends now, right? And he's gonna give me a centaur heart and be like, "I'll get you next time." God, I'm like the size of one of his arms. Anyway, So is he following me around now? Do we talk? Oh no, I guess we're still fighting. Okay. See if I can get like demon form back up. Needless to say, it worked out pretty well against well, the Scotsman himself, so I would assume that angels would be even better, right? Oh, for some reason I didn't even notice it's right around here. Ah, I was right, so it is going to be this one that I'm getting next. Yoink. Wasted a lot of health fighting, trying to get those counters earlier. I don't regret it. I think it would have been pretty cool if I managed to get it. It would also be the sort of thing that it's just like, yeah, you know, that's how you break through his defenses, by breaking through his offense. But whatever, I figured it out pretty quickly regardless. Well, here, how about this? No, I probably can't counter that. Oh, okay, whatever. Losing the fight here.
Now you're just showing off. Shove off,
I meant to do an instant kill attack, but whatever.
Get over here, blast it!
Yeah, I guess it wasn't really explained exactly what I needed this guy for. I guess it's as an ally. Is that really not enough to take him out? Well, whatever. I was saying last time I should be doing more stuff with environmental kills and everything. Now's about a good time when enemies are literally flying about to put that in practice. Ah, we go. Or at least I would go if the camera would agree with me here. One of the things that I found when I was going around a little bit earlier was apparently, for some reason, I encountered a top hat wearing zombie that fought me for some reason. Got no name and it just ran away, but it did say, hey, no fair, 2 against 1 when I turned into demon form, which maybe that's gonna come up a little bit later. But it was certainly a pretty unusual type of encounter, to say the least. Yeah, he had a fancy cane and a top hat. I don't know. Oh, you got heaven guns? What is up with that? I mean, you're still managing to do pretty good anyway. Yeah, there we go. Oh! Oh, okay. Well, I did not expect that. I also do not remember what X is on this controller. Like some actual stuff here. Okay, come on. I want to see if I can get one more. And I know it's completely pointless to be trying to go for counters that much. It's just, I don't know. It's very satisfying when you get it.
Are you gonna move this thing, lad?
Yeah. Give me a second here. In fact, first what I'm going to do is... There we are. And I guess that's actually all I'm supposed to do, right? Got him. Oh, what? They did nothing? I gotta say, I am somewhat disappointed. Especially because I'm apparently fighting this guy immediately. Strangely enough, despite the fact that he's a flying enemy, did not really seem to do anything there when I tried to use my launcher on him. Well, anyway, I was told that don't go for, like, the attack canceling unless it's against, like, little small fry guys. Big dudes don't want to bother with nearly as much. Now, that's what I thought. Powerful area projectiles. Well, let's check out the powerful area projectiles first. Oh, yeah, there you go. All right, let's try this one again. Did not really, no, I guess I did not actually destroy those crystal things before. That was, Ulthane instead. Well, anyway, I'm bad at shooters, just straight up. And although I do appreciate the ridiculous variety of gameplay that they're affording me when it comes to Darksiders, it's like I am quite bad at this. So, first time didn't really go as well as I was hoping. It seems like taking charge shots is probably the more effective way to do this. As it is, it's just like, yeah, on the best of days, it's like I can maybe manage a keyboard and mouse shooter type of stuff. Console, you know, using sticks? No way. No way that's happening. All right, seems like, yeah, you really just do want to use the big ol' explosions a lot. I guess like the sort of theme that they're going for as of right now is that we're going to be doing like angel sections like I had with the Griffin earlier and demon sections, which is, you know, the otherwise most of the game. Which is an interesting choice. You would think that the angels, like especially being so much better prepared for war, would be kind of the more major type of guys to get to. Come on, certainly. How many of these guys are there? Oh my god. You know, in the meantime, I think what I'm going to do is actually, like, switch out the consumables here. You know, I'm just saying. Yep. I swear I recognize the voice of the angel guys. I do not know who it is, but that voice just sounds familiar. I mean, I said last time that Volgrim was Mark Hamill, and no, it's actually the Shade. Which, yeah, if you think about it, sounds even more. Phil Lamar is Volgrim, which also I can hear that.
We will not yield.
Well, oh boy. Well, when it comes to using guns, you can clearly see that it's like there's a winner. Oh man, keep jumping forward, I suppose. Yeah, so one shot to take out the shield, one shot to actually take out the angel. Okay. Can't believe I got knocked off the edge like that. Now that's just downright embarrassing. One, two. I said two. At least there is a little bit of auto aiming. That makes it somewhat easier on me. Good. And one. Kind of like, you know, you can't like jump. You can dash, but you can't like jump. You can't like block or anything like that. Does make it a little bit more difficult. Good, good.
The Hellguard, stand ready.
And despite using the exact same weapon, mine is way more powerful. You know, it's like when you have strength in a video game and it makes your gun abilities do more damage. I guess. Does it make any sense? No. But I'm also not going to argue with it because it does give me a pretty clear advantage. All right, well, I guess that's about all I'm going to be using then. Maybe the new guy spawning was supposed to give me, you know, I was supposed to attack them up here so that I could continue to have the gun, but, oh well.
What are you waiting for?
I wanted to go get my collectible chests. I need them for, oh boy. Right into the geometry. I wanted to go get my collectible chests. I need them for my, you know, upgrades later on. Ulthane, you don't need any upgrades. Yeah, and it's still open. Okay. You don't need any upgrades. Clearly, you're doing just fine. But I just got stripped of all my powers and whatever. Yeah, why wasn't I going around the corner? What was that?
Over here, stranger.
Whatever, let's just go do this instead. I said, hey, you know, collectibles and everything, but there is like an actual plot supposed to be going on in the game after all. I'll come back for it, whatever.
Over here,
Oh, thanks. That does not even benefit you at all. Also, stranger, you know who I am. You know, what would I have actually gotten by going over here? Just want to see real quick. Oh, a really fancy chest. That would have had an upgrade in it.
Over here, stranger. You won. Fair and square.
Mostly due to gun things. Okay. Armor, too? I can I mean, obviously right now I'm just going for pure power, but it's like, maybe that's something I want. Okay.
You'll go nowhere, Ulthane. You cannot escape your fate. Abaddon will be avenged. Defend yourself, traitor.
I thought so.
Gets me all worked up just thinking about killing her, but I'll settle for watching.
Yes, there we go. That'll work. Okay. I was a little worrying for a second. Block? Okay. I want to try to actually get some usage out of the horn if I possibly can. That's one of those things I've sort of been neglecting this entire time. It's like, come on, that seems to be pretty effective if you were to ask me. And Glamzo. Yeah, just try it. Oh, is that it? Nice! That was a very smooth fight.
Could be you really are who you say. Them pigeons seem mighty convinced, but I ain't. So once again, you know me, but I still don't know you.
The Griever's lair.
The Griever's beyond here. I had to seal these passages up tight to keep our pets out of my yard. Little bastards kept dropping by uninvited, taking things what don't belong to them.
I am who I claim to be.
You kill that Griever. Even make it back out of that hole, that'll be proof enough. Then, I promise, we'll have words. Now get off of my property, before more pigeons come looking at crap in my yard.
All right. Well, to be fair, that actually did go a little bit smoother than I expected it would. I'm going to switch back to the glaive for right now because, although, yeah, the horn was definitely working there, I think that I probably want to instead go for more of a sure thing. All right, Griever's Lair, far beneath the earth. I don't really know anything about him. Like, Tiamat was the Bat Queen. It was pretty obvious exactly what I was going to be going up against. The Griever, not so much. I mean, I just think like the Ungoliant from because I'm a huge nerd and I like the Fellowship of the Rings. So, wait, no, that was. Wait, was that the first book? I don't know. I don't even remember where, like, Shelob was actually... which book Shelob was actually in. So I guess I'm not that big of a fan. Now am I? Well, whatever. Anyway, let's just keep going on here. Might have actually been the Silmarillion now that I'm thinking about it, where they talked about that. Whatever, this is all stupid. Why am I even saying this? Anyway, one big loading hallway later, and should be in a new area, finally. Hollows, which I guess, I don't know, it just kind of looks like a building. Not really getting much of an idea of what this was like back during the heyday of the Third Kingdom, the Kingdom of Man. But, maybe explore around a little bit more. Oh. Well, that was faster than I thought. I mean, I'm going to guess right now that this is probably not supposed to be a fight that I'm supposed to do right now because, yeah. But I guess it's going to kind of force me into it. Oh, no, it's actually working. I don't know, with the big, like, gigantic crystal globule on there, I was sort of expecting it to be, like, an unwinnable fight that you're supposed to just run past.
I think all we managed to do was piss her off. Let's find her and finish the job. And don't toy around with her this time.
All right. So I guess it is a train platform. Asked and answered. Anyway, keep getting interrupted this episode for some reason. So, let's continue on with the dungeon. Got a little bit into here, but not really enough to see much of anything. Though I didn't really check out... Yeah. Always want to look behind the statues and everything like that when you possibly can, because, you know, that's where people hide things. Look behind the throne and look behind the waterfall. That's what I always say with video games. Okay, start checking out this area here. A lot more greenery, and again, even with any time you can see outside. I love that little detail. It's very good. You know, I was saying that I might not be able to afford anything for quite some time now. It actually looks like that might not be the case with the amount of souls that I've been gathering. Jeez, it's, I'm guessing that it's probably going to be one of those... Oh? Something about to flop down here that I heard? Well, anyway. Yeah, I'm guessing this is probably one of those games where it's like you'll quickly start getting more and more souls as you go through the game, to the point that maybe it won't... You know, early game versus late game is going to be like 10 times more souls you're getting. Something like that. But I suppose it's going to be a while till I find out now, isn't it? Just taking a look at the... Can't quite see what it says. Some sort of advertisement, I suppose. Not one that's relevant anymore, and it is also about 7:15 the clock stopped. Worked for probably how many decades do you think that this place was in operation, only to be finally destroyed by the war between heaven and hell? This is good stuff. Well, anyway, do I even need this? I guess I might as well. And finally start getting into the meat and potatoes of the... Well, it's not a subway system. It's a train system, specifically. So I suppose it's not going to be nearly as underground as some of the previous sections, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. Never really want to make that sort of proclamation before you're sure. So many of these crystals here. I wonder what it's going to be. A big old hammer? Something like that? Something like Ulthane was using, or something completely different. Yeah, I wonder if the idea is supposed to be that they're like angel crystals and demon crystals. Yeah, right there. Because it seems like bombs take out one, but not the others. Or something. I guess there haven't really been bombs anywhere near here. Okay, fine then. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. I guess there haven't been any bombs anywhere near like some of the lighter blue crystals for me to make any attempt with that, but yeah. And this does appear to be one of the inert bombs, so any fire around here? Just curious. Nah, I mean, is there any way to like even get back up there? That does not seem to be the case. No, it seems more like I'm going to be draining some water out from here. I guess I'll say this. I didn't really expect this to be a, Oh. So there was no point throwing the bombs at those things, was there? Yeah, I wasn't really expecting this to be the water temple. I guess I did start out going into a lake, but at the same time, it didn't really... Yeah, it didn't really seem like this was going to be the water temple, I suppose is the best way to say it. All right. You know, whenever you think like Zelda or even Zelda-type games, water temples, it's always Ocarina of Time that comes to mind first, because that game, oh boy, that water temple was something else. And like even Majora's Mask was already so much better, just because they had the, probably here I'm guessing, just because they had the Zora swimming was so much better. But I suppose we'll see how Darksiders starts to add up. Vis-a-vis draining stuff, which I'm going to guess is probably going to be like moving around one of these platforms. There's just bombs all over the place here now, isn't there? Mm-hmm. I don't know, it just doesn't really feel like there's any real reason to be messing around with the fish because they're so weak. Like, they're just fish, and you know, it's not like you're going to be able to do too much with that just due to the fact that war is so ineffective for the most part in water. Sure, and I might not be affected by it too much, but that doesn't mean that I can do a whole lot when I'm down in there. Down in the briny deeps. Ah, there we go. Much nicer. And yep, that's what I'm looking for. Now, the question, though, is there even any... Well, first off, it really takes multiple hits to take these things down. Of course. I knew it. I knew that if I was going to go for the full combo, that it was just going to end poorly for me. And that's literally exactly what happened. So, what can I even say? I should see what the instant kill is for those things. It's probably a lot like the bats from before, where it's just, you know, a whole bunch of total jobber enemies you can take down in a single hit that probably won't force me off the edge when I attempt to attack them. You know what I'm saying. That said, maybe a charged up version will take them out easier. Go down in one sword swing. This is why I haven't really been using the glaive too much. It just feels like, aside from the occasional weak flying enemy, that there's not really too much point in trying to get too much usage out of it. It really does not compare to the sword at all. Whee! Now, come on. Tell me that I am not too far away. It's right there. Can I just get, like, a little bit closer? Always never being close enough. That is the name of this game, I swear. It's Darksiders, but you know what I mean. Okay, well, fine then. We'll do it like... We'll do it the right way, then. I don't care. No, not onto the... Well, I guess it's going to go onto the bomb, then. It was a calculated play, you understand. Can I just get it from right here? Nope, I am going to have to go all the way over there again. Messing up some of the easier parts of this dungeon here, but, you know. I couldn't be figuring out every one of the puzzles instantly. After all, that would be boring. Gotta fall off some areas. You gotta go through some areas and think that they're shortcuts when it's clearly the area that you just entered before that I saw when I was reviewing that last episode. I'm sure everybody else felt the same way. It's like, oh, this is some sort of shortcut. It's like, no. Do you not recognize the area you just went through? I didn't. What can I say? I told you, Valve playtester. It's like, it is the soul burns with the Valve playtester, like, stylings, you understand? Look, I don't want it to. It's just, I would be lying if I said that it didn't. What was that supposed to be? I didn't even see what it was. Just some critter scurrying around, I guess. It's probably nothing. Back to my patrol around. Hey, who left these footprints here? Who turned out the lights? I don't know, it doesn't seem that impressive, but no, not like that. You got that move. Can you show me how to do it, please? Because it's like super not clear why I couldn't do that in the middle of battle. I mean, it's like, yeah, do it there. Maybe it's like I have to hold down the button. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. This is not the time to be attempting new moves. After all, that would have been pretty good if I. Why was I not getting it against the angel? I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Look, we're past the angel section. That section is dead to me. I'm about to be hit by a train. They wouldn't do that, right? They're not gonna do like train dodging. What if they do? Oh, not a rock. There we go. Well, anyway, this is gonna be a problem if I keep continuously getting hit by this, attempting to do some of my cool new moves. Although, no, stop trying to do the cool new moves. This is like me attempting to do all of the parries and everything. This is not the time. Yeah, it would look cool. It's not worth it though. I'll get back down here and do it right this time. Yo, whoa! Certainly not acting like it. I went. Did I get kind of flip turned upside down here? I think I did, but, you know, it's worth it to go try and... Yeah, I definitely did. It's worth it to get, like, another chest. After all, it's 400 souls that will be put to good use. Probably not if you were asking the people who actually... But it's... I don't know. I got totally flip turned upside down. I'll say it again. Anyway... Yeah, probably not the best use if you were going to be asking the people that those souls actually came from, but I'm not. So, yeah. That's it. Hey, if you spent a century just hanging around in, like, I guess a demon belly, probably not going to complain too much if you get sent to Vol'jin. He's at least like a chatty guy. These guys don't seem to be, like, of the sort that are going to make for good company. I'd hang out with Phil Lamar. He did so much, like, VA work for like, The Witness, too, and everything. It'd be fun to ask him about that. Like, what sort of directions did Jonathan Blow actually give you when you were doing that? Like, what were you trying to do with that dialogue? Because clearly, as I found out later, it didn't actually have... It wasn't like some sort of grand scheme in that game. What is up with The Witness and Darksiders? I guess there is much more of a... connection than I thought originally. You just keep spinning around there, I guess. What is up with the glitches and the demons? It tells you. Good, that's a lot of my health left, and there's also a health chest in there, so I guess I didn't have to worry at all. Just not, again, as I always say, stop being cute with the moves and just do the ones that work. But it's just, you know, like, what is it? Down and... Yeah, that. I want to try to get that move working, because it seems pretty cool. It's just, you know... But why even bother if just, you know, whack, whack, dodge, whack, does... Okay, I didn't realize I had that move. Maybe I'm going to be using that one a little bit more. Is it... Well, here's the question. I bought, like, every move that I possibly could, so I didn't give, like, every one of them as much time as I probably should have to figure out how to do them. I guess it's just the dodge and attack. That's, you know, that's sort of like a big dashing strike tends not to be like the best move in most circumstances, though, so probably not going to be something I'm messing around with too much. Okay, I need a beholder key. Easy enough. Just got to wander about until... Is there only like one type of fish enemy in the entire game here? It seems like it, doesn't it? Also, there's no point in doing this right now, but I do also wonder what it's like using demon form, chaos form underwater. Somehow I'd imagine not very effective, but I suppose I won't know until I try now. Okay. Sure. The grinding enhancement, I see. Well, in case I do want to go and buy everything else that I possibly can, that's something to keep in mind. I should really just switch it off of the pure damage one that I've been using, because it's not like that's a... Come on, certainly there's something better I can get right now. Nice. Finally. Look at it go. Every time that sound. It's not as catchy. It's not as catchy. What can I say? As you know, the doodle 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 doodle. Okay, well, anyway. I think that what I need to go... No, it was... Yeah, it branched off. That's right. I got a much better idea of how all of the other like areas that I've been to and dungeons and everything like that work. It's always a good feeling when you go through a place like a second time and you're like, oh, I'm really starting to understand like the layout of this place. You know, getting that sort of mastery over an area is one of my favorite things in video games. I was really starting to feel that going through some of the previous places. This place, needless to say, first time doing it, not so much. I don't know, me, I always feel like every time I go through... There are some people who are like, hey, you know, if I could forget all about everything I know about my favorite game just to experience it for the first time again, I would do that without hesitation. And I always think it's just like, no, I really like the idea of having a mastery over something. One of the reasons why I like playing through stuff first. Before like doing a series for the channel for it. Big ol' punch fist. Charge gauntlet, hold Y. I do not know. Okay, that's a triangle, it looks like. Okay, and then you can charge it up. Alright, that would explain it. Secondary weapons. Neat. I was told that this thing is... probably going to be an important part of like actually creating a bunch of different combos. But needless to say, I'm not quite sure exactly what that's going to be. Oh, you know what? Let's just quit even messing around. No. Apparently you can go for the... Oh, I see. Ah, interesting. Yeah. Apparently if you go for the instant kill when you're in chaos form, you instantly go out of chaos form. Alright, so it knocks enemies up. That's... So do I want to just keep attacking this guy, or can I like run it into other enemies? I suppose that's going to be something to kind of check out a little bit later on. In the meantime, you know, I was saying, use the basic combo on the small fry guys. Well, this would definitely be a good example of that. Now those dudes seem to be somewhat frustrating to deal with otherwise. Dash attack seems good though. Oh man. I guess it's a good thing I left the health chest then. Yeah, it seems pretty good. Usually you think something that easy to execute would not be that powerful, but, oh, it also does, like, fire. I didn't even realize that. Well, what can I say? It's, proof is in the pudding. Yeah, it seems like I'm not entirely sure, like, yeah, what the most effective way to deal with those guys are. Let's try to get some more usage out of the Demon Fist that I got here after all. It is kind of the new hotness. There is so many things I'm trying to do at once. I really gotta like just pick one thing and get good at that. It seems like. I like to think that it keeps the combat interesting, if nothing else. All right, oh boy, messy. Real messy. I mean, we got like the good fight against the angel earlier. That's to make up for that, I guess. But hey, can't say it was a bad attempt there. Let's take a look here just for 1 second. So we got like one big punch. It's got 2-hit combo. Obviously has the charge up, and it seems like the charge up doesn't really have like a maximum or something. It's like once you assume the position, that seems like it's about all you're gonna get out of it. Okay. It's like what if I no like dash attacks for that? I go like swing, swing, punch, swing, 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 punch, swing, punch. Okay, it seems like that would be a basic finisher for most moves then, if I was going to take a guess. All right, I think I got what I need to get out of using my Beast Claws. I'll definitely try that. Like, oh, here's a question. Yeah, you can still cancel out of it. Okay. Can you cancel out of the big hit? Wow, you really can. It's pretty comprehensive as far as attack canceling goes, which is pretty interesting and might come up sooner than you might think. I'll see if I can't make it work, but like I said, there's been a lot of times that I'm getting myself into some pretty bad scrapes just trying to figure out how to get the most out of this combat system right now. Well, we'll see. Certainly, your basic mash square combo is going to still be what I want to do right now, but I don't know. Maybe especially like off screen, I'll start to try to incorporate some of that into like a grinding purposes or whatever. When did I get an air dash? I don't even know. Say this, Darksiders has been pretty good at just continuously introducing... Okay. So like that, and then... Can I just punch it across there, or... I guess the idea would be that you're going the opposite direction. Tremor Gauntlets. Or is it? Well, here, let's try pushing it the other area, to the other area first. It doesn't seem like... Sure, it might move at great distances, but it doesn't really... Yeah. But it doesn't really so much make it lift up over anything. Also, I should probably figure out exactly where I'm supposed to be putting this thing in the first place. Is there any particular area that looks like... Maybe I'm just supposed to use it to get up on top of the platforms over here. Good possibility of that, too. Okay. Raise and lower these things. This one raised, I should be able to get over to this one. Ooh. All right. I mean, there is obviously still that other, another area that's just down here right now that I should probably be going to. Maybe this was more like, hey, look, it's sort of a shortcut up here by jumping up on top of it. Or, oh, wait, no, this is just where I came. I told you, Valve playtester. You didn't believe me. Who am I kidding? You definitely believed me. You unquestionably believed me when I told you that. Do I want to use this to, like, get over to one of these areas, like this area instead? Probably would be useful. Because I don't think that it's supposed to be, like, you punch it across this, right? That seems a little absurd. Oh, and you can really charge this thing up, can't you? Yeah. No, never mind then. Maybe I am supposed to be punching it onto one of the other platforms. I mean, it might not be able to go up these like little lifted parts of the platform, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it can't go across distances, I guess. Again, there's just not like a specific area I'm looking at right now that seems like it needs a big, heavy object on it. Well, I'm going to make an attempt here. Let's see what we got. It did it. Well, what can I say even? Can you get up a little bit more? No, it actually seems like it's going to go down. So I guess what I'm probably going to want to do is adjust the third one to kind of get it on the same level. Then use that to get up there instead. Okay, I gotcha. Interesting. Again, I honestly wonder how much this is really going to be coming up in in future parts of the game. But hey, anything that makes block pushing puzzles a little bit faster is fine by me. Now, if only I could get it to grab every single time I grab. And there you go. Anything else I want to look at while I'm up here? This is like prime location for secrets now, isn't it? No, I think that's just where I came in from, maybe? Whatever, let's just go. This is clearly the more pressing area that I want to get to anyway. And you just dash right out of that. That's pretty good. Just seems like the most generic type of graffiti that you could possibly have. Unfortunate. I was kind of hoping for something a little bit more interesting. All right, can I just grab you things? You sure can. And I was told you could also do that with zombies too, where you just grab zombies and it'll give you a little extra health. So that's nice at least. I guess. I don't know, to be honest, I probably wouldn't be as ready as War to literally tear bugs in half, but who am I to say how this man gets his kicks? It just seems like it's gonna be gross, right? And once again, getting interrupted an awful lot. Should probably stop trying to record this during the day. Anyway. Jump off of there, War, already. And keep continuously just ripping these things apart so I can get my sweet, sweet green skulls. I don't want to have to use some of my expensive healing items right now, after all. Ah. I see. We'll keep dashing into them. And maybe stay away from the big open areas. No, you're not going to get away that easy, man. I mean, it seems like go for like a punch. Ah. Every single battle is just a new opportunity to try to figure out the next big combo that I want to learn. Yeah, come on, let's do this. I got the gauntlets.
Looks like she played you again. If at first you don't succeed,
Hey.
I guess.
Okay, well, anyway. Dash, 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 dash. Also, like light enemies on fire. There's a lot of good stuff going on. Glad that I bought all of these moves. I guess this is my endorsement for Volgrim's store. Why not? You too need to fight against the armies of the Destroyer. I mean, played me again. She's got all the advantages when it comes to moving around here, being so large and in charge and able to actually break through walls. War can't do that. Look, I would love if War could do that. It's just he can't. Oh, yeah. Now I'm back here. Okay, well, there's a couple areas, starting with this, that seems like I probably want to. This seems like a lot of water in here. What am I even doing? No, but for real, let's do it. Yeah. Gotta have that experience. It's like, yeah, I know I'm about to get played. But it's like, you want Patches to not kick you off the ledge? And the answer is, no, you do want that. Because it's a fun part of the game. Okay. Oh, was this something that I had to do before I... don't tell me there's, like, missable stuff like... No, probably not. But maybe. I don't know. Well, I should probably go up to the one area that I hadn't really messed around with the switch at first and see what's going on there. Yeah, I mean, this was the other major area that I remember having... Gotcha. This is the other major area that I remember having, crystal stuff to go to. But... Oh, I guess I should just go right over here, see what this is. But, there was also one in the first area, too. Oh, well... I feel like... How much more we got going on? Not, like, I want to say halfway through. It's looking like halfway through. Yeah, nothing really on the bottom floor. A decent amount on the top. Well, no, that's a decent amount on the top floor. Not too much, though. All right, in the meantime, I'm about to go punch a train onto a platform, I guess. At least that's what it seems like I'm about to do. Okay, so. What did that do for me? Well, here, again, anything that makes push block puzzles any easier, I should probably be taking advantage of. There we are. And I'll just push this one on manually, since it doesn't really seem like, you know. Punching it might be a little bit too far. Give me the green light, and there we go. Now, why did I want to do that? I don't know, but I certainly did. I'm going to guess some sort of thing to lift up. And what does this do now? Okay, so that is not a missable type of area. You just needed to do something to get over there. Good to know. I was a little bit worried for a second because as far as I know, this game came out in 2010. Still not as catchy. But yeah, this game came out in 2010. It is not of the sort that would be like... including permanently missable type of stuff in the game. But I don't know. I mean, certainly there are still games even now that will do that occasionally. But I want to say by the time that the 2010 rolled around, people understood how frustrated that would make players of the game. What do we got? Is this just going back in the main hall? Is this going to... some other location? This looks like some other location. No, this is just back in the main hall. Never mind. I guess, yeah, there's literally no way to get back up here. There was no way to get back up here otherwise, so... That was, strictly necessary. But still, always helps to take a look around. And yeah, this is the last area then that I know that there's some sort of crystal barrier. Then it's just going to be a lot of backtracking, basically. You know, my favorite thing in any video game. Oh boy. I gotta get a different move than that, by the way. Been using it for far too long now. No, it seems like the best way to do this is just gonna be dashing. I was thinking that it's like, hey, you just got this cool gauntlet. It's probably gonna be required to fight this character. No, I don't think so. In fact, why even bother with this in the traditional fashion? Although the movement on this new enemy does make it a little bit difficult to fight in the more or less traditional way. Anybody else? With two of them at once, well, that's not two of them at once, that's just one of them that I set on fire. But yeah, the AoE seems like it would be pretty useful if it wasn't just one of them that I set on fire. No, to be honest, I think it's going to be that dash move. It's pretty good. You get dodging and, it's like the old rapier in Dead Cells. Dodging and extra damage at the same time. This is better than that weapon, though. I'm going to throw that one out there right now. I know, real controversial. Okay, and yeah, I think that's the last area that I got anything to do with. Ooh, but first. Nina Foot Rock? 9 Foot Rock? I can't see anything else. Newspapers are once again foiling me when it comes to trying to read them. Oh, man. What exactly is this called? Vigil drinks? Or is it vital drinks? No, I think it's vigil. Cannot see anything that's actually on there, though. Okay, well, anyway. Ooh. All right. This is one fancy-looking stone. I mean, I guess, you do have to have some sort of justification for why the stone is floating. But even then, it's like this just makes it even more conspicuous. Okay, so it only lasts so long. I can jump up on top of it. All right, well, let's go. And then yeah? No. Curiouser and curiouser. Well, I guess this seems like the one that I want to get up on top of anyway, so. It just seems like there should be, I don't know, like some sort of puzzle related to two of them there. Maybe I'll have to come back in that room or something. Can't even see anything on that. Deotruction? Sure. Well, anyway, in the meantime. Now I just need to find a bomb. 2812 in Limey Avenue. I guess it's got to be way down here or something then. I can and have. What? Oh, they're fire breathing. I see. And one more. Yeah, I really think it is all about the dash attack, isn't it? Okay, good to know. And another beholder door. Just kind of some generic boxes. Yeah, they can't all be winners. However, do that. By the way, just check it. No, okay, so it does actually require that you do this in the way that you've been doing it before. Something that, you know, is good to know. Despite seeming like the same asset, just colored differently, it really is a different obstacle. Okay, we get enough of this. I can just try the grab over and over, but... Well, maybe I should. I am looking pretty low on health, but it's such a minimal amount, and I can see a health chest right now. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, nothing on that. It's kind of, again, just generic machinery. It's like, am I in a train station or some sort of underground laboratory? Or even worse, an unholy combination of the two. Yep, Raccoon's been in here. Raccoon? They called Umbrella. Sure, they might have owned the town. That doesn't make them the town. Yeah, that's why this place is so desolate. As it turns out, it's actually Raccoon City. 100 years in the future. Would also explain the amount of zombies around here, too. Demons? Ah, that's just coincidence. Ah. Hey. Anybody else? Anybody else? Seems like the best way to deal with these guys is actually just, you know, jumping in the air and then wildly swinging. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. There also does not seem to be too much reason to destroy all the crystals around here, but I'm going to do so anyway. Well, I suppose the reason is to get this, but still. Fine, then. I just wanted to throw the bomb and then leave in peace. But if you're going to get in my way, then you'll be leaving in pieces. Get it? That's about as good as you're going to get from me. Look, War is a stoic character. I shouldn't need to be doing one-liners. There we are. Now then, where is the gigantic flaming flames? Kind of far away. Okay, well, I guess I actually didn't want to be over here anyway. Fine, if you're going to be locking onto that. Yeah, because no way is that going to be close enough. I mean, it's worth a try anyway, but nah, it really wasn't worth a try because I knew it wasn't going to work. Maybe could have also made like a bomb trail again, like in the last episode. A neat concept, but I can understand why you also wouldn't really want to reuse that sort of puzzle solving at least too much. All right, that was... Really don't even need the water all that much. I probably could have just jumped over there. Cool, cool. Now then, what was the actual area that I need to go to? It was through here, right? And then just over to my left. Don't make me say Valve playtester again, because you know it's true. I go down in here? I don't think I did. I'm gonna take just a quick check first, see if there's anything fun. Aha. Oh wait, I think that was actually a new artifact. I probably should have read that. Ah, dang. But either way, yeah. That seems to be about it. Let me take a look here. Yeah, okay. So if I go through this door, I'm just going to be going right back into train hallway again, and it's right at the end of that. Okay. You know, I'm getting sick of fighting these things already. I will do it once more, but only just to get rid of the things that are getting a little bit too close to me. Dash does seem pretty effective. All right, then. I can also push this thing. To make her do it again, I guess? Oh, yeah. In fact, it's exactly that. Well, first off, what's in this door here? Nothing? That's weird. Why is there just a big blank room there? Strange. Mm-hmm. I thought so. Maybe the whole, like, controlling these guys is going to become a little bit more relevant now. What? Now I can also just go demon form and probably finish this up too sweet, but I'll you know, alright. I'll at least try the whole gimmicky type of thing for a second. You know, I'll just whatever. I have this for good reason, after all. No. Hey guys. Did you just cancel out my demon form by jumping down here? I feel a little bit cheated on vis-a-vis form of the demon. Oh, come on, no. Come back. Fine. No, well, at least I got to back up easy enough. Get rid of as many enemies around here as I possibly can. Certainly seems good for air combos. I can glitch through the wall there at this rate. Hey, I didn't want to fight in the corner here. You guys made me. Hey. Fine then. Fine. You knocked me out of this before, but if you're just going to be Sonic the Hedgehogging me out of my combos and everything that I'm trying to do, we'll just do this then. Either way works for me. Spin dashing demons, I tell ya. Let Zodic the Hellhog out of his cage. Wait, am I going backwards? I am totally going backwards. Every time. Every time, man. Don't even want to say how much I had to like cut out of that sort of stuff in Nier. Okay, and seems like this would. Well, what is up here first? Before I do anything else. Yaha. Oh, that actually does seem like... Yeah, that seems pretty important. Does seem pretty important. Okay, anyway. Can't believe I fell for... Well, it's because when was the last time I saw one of these guys? Even though it does have the telltale, like, slime and bones down there. Bones? Wait a second. Who is... Humanity seems to have been dead for quite a while at this point. Why are there bones there? It's not quite the foe that I wanted to fight, but fair enough. No, you don't. And right into the corner for good measure. I mean, backing enemies in the corner, you can't say it's ineffective. Anyway. Especially when an enemy is dodging around as much as that one likes to. I don't know where that is. It actually might just be right over here to the left. Oh yeah, and there you are. I wouldn't have even known that was an impediment if I if the game did not show me that explicitly. Anything? There's a lot of this cool like demon coral around here, but that's not very relevant to the current mission that I'm on. Oh, you can do double dash then. Okay, so what's like the actual plan here? Doesn't seem like there's anything that I can grab onto. No, at least nothing I can see. So I guess it's just jumping down here and probably fighting some guys, if I'm going to guess. When you jump down to a pit, that's usually the first thing you expect to have happen. Yeah? Or not. Oh. It's a good thing these demons are water soluble. Otherwise, that might have been an issue. Okay, now what is the easy... Can I jump up here? Because it didn't seem like I could. Oh, no, just do it like that. Okay. Or do you do it like that? Well, here, how about you then? All right, the question now is, what am I missing? Unless the real thing is supposed to be that you're going around and you're going to go bust up some other crystally type thing. Or maybe even just right up here instead. Oh, okay. Never mind. There you go. I don't know. It seemed like it was just barely enough that you could have made it, but I guess not. No, it looks like you're supposed to be going over that from the other area. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, and still having trouble with the jumps on that, aren't I? Which is kind of annoying, but that's fine. For whatever reason, it seems like jumping off of the wall is the #1 way that I have to do backtracking for the most part. Camera does not agree with you very well, it seems. I mean, I guess the problem that I'm doing is I'm trying to jump rather than just, you know, pressing cancel, basically. And that, yeah. That's what I thought. And I'll go for that other chest later on. Whatever, it doesn't matter that much. And one more volley should do it. Although, just because I am here right now. Yeah, I didn't really need that. Like I said, that other chest I'm not even going to bother with right now. Like I said, I don't know if I'm really going to be going for 100% in this game. I am having a lot of fun with it so far, but it's like I don't know if I'm quite at the point where I'm like, hey, let's do literally everything. Okay, that's looked kind of weird. Where am I even pushing this thing? All right. I don't think this is going to be the... Well, I mean, it does look... I see, like, a big red boss skull. Oh. Interesting. Now, does it cool down or something? Can I still destroy it? No, I can't destroy it. Just block this. Yeah, let's not try. Okay, so it just takes a little bit to cool down then. Can I get up? Well, okay. Here's the thing. Is it supposed to be that this is going to stun the boss, and then I'm going to go up there and do my Giganto Punch? Yeah, that looks like it. Maybe. Can I get it? What is going on? Oh. Not a problem. If anything, it's just making me more powerful. And then... Seems like this is a good way to get like a big stun, right? Take a look. I don't know. I'm getting like a combo. And now I'm going to go away like a coward. I think that worked. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, maybe the end of that fight was a little bit easier than I thought. Or maybe I just got an awful lot of extra damage just from punching that into the boss again.
Two down, two to go. You might make it to the tower after all. Then the real fun begins. Now, let's get this thing back to Samael.
Aight.
Welcome back, horseman. You could have knocked, but I suppose that isn't your way, is it?
Why are you here?
Strange question, seeing as how you're the one broke into my house.
You weren't always the Black Hammer. You huddle in exile, a hermit among tombstones. Why? What role did you play in this, Ulthane?
Horseman, I've got something for you. A fair bit of work, but it's a bit dainty for me. It'll serve you better.
You didn't answer my question, old one.
Maybe I liked the scenery, was it to you? You asked for my help and I gave it. You go on being ungrateful and I'm liable to get upset. Do I look like I'm afraid of death, boy?
It's not death you should fear.
Gun now? Oh, there's the thumbnail for the episode. Okay, well, that's a thing. And, of course, gotta check around behind it. No, surprisingly enough. Maybe it's on the other side. Ah, whatever. I'm not gonna mess around with that for right now.
See you again, horseman.
Let's get back here, go turned into Samael, and then see what the next objective is going to be. In the meantime, hey, you can actually open up these doors, throw that hammer, everything. It's great. Seems like War is finally getting back up to the former glory he once had. By the way, what am I actually looking at? It's got the Tremor Gauntlet. Don't know what this is. There's some other secondary sort of weapon. Maybe that's like that scythe that Vulgrim was selling or something. Although I think it would be a little bit more... I think I would be less surprised if it was more like a weapon like this. It's It's very, very silly. Is a crossroads the area that I want to go to? I don't think that's actually the area I want to go to now that I'm thinking about it. All right. Just cut here instead of running through each one of those areas a second time.
Did you enjoy yourself? War in the Black Hammer, plucking pigeons.
You see a great many things from inside a prison, Samael.
There is little you can keep from me, horseman. Once I have a mind to know it.
And what do you know of Uriel?
I thought the horsemen were above such earthly pursuits.
She believes I killed Abaddon.
The Hellguard worshipped their fallen lord and leader. And Uriel? Some might say her admiration was less than professional. She will stop at nothing to punish the one responsible.
I fought the demon who killed Abaddon, and he will be punished.
Straga is the strongest of the Chosen. No doubt you'll face him again. He draws power from the Spire and won't stand to be away from it for long. With all I have taught you, you might even survive the reunion.
Whose heart would you have, demon?
The Stygian is king of the ancient worms that now plague the Ashlands. It won't be easy. The worms grow well in such fertile ground.
Fertile?
Fertile with death, decay. All the land is covered in it. The ashes of the dead. But you may be in luck. It seems that some fool demons have taken to capturing the worms for sport, and they hunt other creatures as well. The strongest are made to fight in cruel arenas. The demons seek to tame the Stygian, not knowing that within the monster there beats the black heart of the Chosen.
How do the demons avoid the ashworms?
You know of the chronospheres?
A gift of the old ones. It is said that to master the chronosphere is to master time itself. One could stop time, or even move it forward and back.
Indeed. None of the old masters exist, but the demons have learned to use them to a lesser degree. I can grant you a basic understanding of the chronospheres. It won't be much, perhaps just enough to avoid the worms.
Perhaps.
Perhaps not. What in this life is certain, horseman? Other than our word, of course.
Oh boy. Next time, time travel, I guess. Or, well, time travel eventually.